The Erica Mena versus Spice situation is still not slowing down even after Erica lost her job. They are now coming for each other and throwing jabs at each other on social media. If we thought that Erica was going to feel bad about calling Spice a racial slur, well, we were wrong about it because she is now asking Spice to apologize to her. Girl, say what now? The drama between Erica Mena and Spice has been going on for a hot minute now. If you've been watching the current season of Love and Hip Hop, then you'll have noticed that there has been some tension between Erica and Spice for a few episodes now. Initially, many people actually found it weird because they have always been on decent terms with each other. But we can thank Safari for starting the drama between them, cause let's be real, that is messy. Y'all know how Erica and Safari used to be married and got divorced in 2022. Well, things are still bad between them and they can barely stand each other. So it's not all that surprising that Safari would want to cause some trouble between her and another cast member who Erica was on good terms with before this. Well, at least that is what it seemed like. But with everything that went down, I think we can all agree that Erica did hold a grudge against Spice. Anywho, let me give you a quick rundown so you don't miss out on any details. So last year, Spice had a very bad and scary health emergency. It was so bad that most people thought that she wasn't going to make it out alive. And this upset Safari so much that he had an emotional breakdown. Safari's reaction in turn upset Erica. Erica felt jealous because Safari didn't really care when she was stuck in the hospital with their child. He didn't even show up to visit her once, even though they were married. So to see him break down over Spice made her feel very upset and jealous, and she went ballistic on him.
Safari made it seem like he quote-unquote started crying and I went ballistic about it. And that was nowhere near what happened.
But she didn't stop there because she then started to badmouth Spice to people around her. Well, Safari decided to add fuel to the fire by making a recording of Erica trash talking Spice, and then he spilled the tea to Spice. As expected, this caused Spice to feel a type of way about Erica, and this led to the tension between them. Shekinah made the move to try to get them to resolve their issues. She took them out to lunch and ciao, things really blew up. When they got to the restaurant, Erica tried to claim that she prayed and fasted for Spice when she was in the hospital, but Shekinah immediately exposed her for lying about it.
Wait, hold on. Now I done got scared. You done sit up here and saw that bitch about you and Sierra, baby, the 3 mean girls that fast for Spice.
I ain't gonna push nothing like that out my ass. I don't play with that.
Was y'all all 3 in the same goddamn room fasting together?
Those 3 days.
Was y'all 3 together holding it? Girl, y'all went fast no FaceTime.
Now, Shekinah was kind of messy about this because she could have just ignored Erica's lie to save the situation. But nah, she just had to expose her, and Erica eventually had to admit her true feelings about the situation.
His reaction was, oh my God, I wouldn't know what would happen to me if something happens to Spice. And I said, well, damn, I was your wife pregnant. Almost lost my life and our baby in a really dark time. I was in the hospital, which the whole world saw. Safari made it seem like he quote-unquote started crying and I went ballistic about it.
At this point, people started to feel like Erica was taking out her frustration with Safari on Spice, which was unfair. Her situation with Safari had nothing to do with Erica, so she shouldn't have lashed out at Spice. And if there's something that we know about Spice, it's that she is always going to clap back and get the last word in an argument, so she slammed Erica for indulging in self-pity to get people to feel bad for her.
I feel like you're acting like you're the first woman to be divorced and you're the first woman that's left with 2 children to fend for. I've been doing it for 14 years. Welcome to the club.
Girl, I've been doing it for
nowhere.
16.
Okay?
16.
Okay, with
16
your son that don't like you.
For those who don't know what Spice was talking about, she was referring to Erica's older son, who she has from an older relationship. Erica and her son don't exactly have a great relationship, and Erica doesn't see her son all that much. The topic of her relationship with her son is something that Erica is very touchy about, and everyone knows that. So Spice knew that she was definitely going to hit a nerve with her statement. Not only did she hit a nerve, but she made Erica so mad that she literally flipped the table over. But this didn't stop Spice because she continued to taunt Erica with her son until Erica eventually cracked and called Spice a very bad racial slur.
Let me out! I'm gonna f***ing mash up in here. Let me out! Your son hates you! Your son hates you! You monkey! You blue monkey!
This This was a very messy thing to say because it was racist. This isn't the first time that Erica has displayed concerning behavior that people have described as being racist. Back in 2015, she was accused of calling a promoter black, broke monkeys, and effing monkeys after she failed to show up for a club appearance that she was paid for. She has also been accused of calling Johnny Blaze the same thing. So it's not the first time that she's showing racist behavior. There were calls for Erica to get fired from the show because of her behavior, especially since she didn't even apologize to Spice. The backlash got so intense that the network eventually announced that she was fired from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and she would no longer appear on any of the other shows in the franchises. But still, Erica refused to apologize to Spice publicly or even privately for that matter. She didn't even offer an apology to the fans or the public at all, and she just went radio silent. She didn't say anything, and it was starting to look like she was just going to pretend like the incident never happened, and she was just going to move on with her life. But people were still on her behind, and the negative press was affecting her chances of working in the industry again. She finally caved in and released an apologetic statement after about 2 weeks, but it was not what fans thought. She wrote, "I deeply regret my insensitive comment and want to humbly apologize to anybody I hurt or offended by my thoughtlessness. My choice of words was wrong, and I take full responsibility for what I said. I am committed to listening to the voices of those affected and will work toward making amends. As a woman of color and the mother of 2 Black children, I want to make it clear that my use of that word was not in any way racially driven. That said, I do understand the gravity of what I said and want to use my platform to promote inclusivity and equality." But people don't really buy her apology, especially the part where she said it wasn't racially driven. As fans have pointed out, if her first reaction every time she has an argument with a Black person is to call them a slur, well, it's probably racist. Oh, and just because she apologized publicly doesn't mean that she's sorry, because she is now asking Spice to apologize to her. A fan left a comment under her apology post saying, "Did she apologize to you for bringing up your child?" And Erica replied, "She will never have the guts, unfortunately." It's just wild that Erica actually expects an apology from Spice after being racist. I mean, sure, Spice was also wrong for bringing up Erica's son, but that in no way compares to Erica's comment, even though she tried to deny that it was racially motivated. But it looks like Erica is still furious at Spice and believes that Spice should have been given a similar punishment. Well, fans are still convinced that Erica is being delulu by expecting an apology, and they said stuff like, "Why would she apologize to you? Like, she didn't say anything bad about your son. She technically was coming for your parenting. This only confirms her little apology wasn't sincere." The nerve. You ain't apologized to Spice either. You apologize to anyone. Guess you ain't have the guts either. Bye, girl. And if she apologized in hopes of expecting an apology, she honestly and truly should have just kept the apology altogether, because that means nothing that she wrote there is sincere, performative. But do you guys think that Spice needs to apologize to Erica, or do you think that Erica burned that bridge when she called her the slur? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.